On a prior episode, I walked you through all of the SaaS pricing principles that you can apply. These are all the textbook principles that you can apply to actually increase the growth of your SaaS business. It was one of our most popular episodes. If you missed it, don't worry, I'll link to it below all the way to the end. You don't have to start by seeing that, but it inspired us to do another one. So in this episode, if we've already covered all the textbook principles of all the dials and levers you can turn to increase SaaS growth, in this episode, I'm going to walk you through the 3 street smart principles. The counterintuitive ones, the things that we picked up because we worked with some really smart people that taught us to really tweak these things. These 3 principles are going to help you accelerate your SaaS growth and tweak your pricing strategy. And if you apply these 3 principles, then you'll be able to accelerate the growth of your SaaS business. Intro. What's up, everybody? Welcome to Unstoppable. I'm TK, and on this channel, I help SaaS founders like you navigate the path to the next stage of growth with an unstoppable strategy. On this channel, I bring an episode every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. So if you're new, welcome. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and that bell icon so you get notified every single time I drop an episode with the TK energy. And if you're already part of our community, if you're part of our SaaS go-to-market program, welcome back. Really excited to have you here. If you're a SaaS founder and you're looking to navigate the path to the next stage of growth, if you're looking to accelerate growth, one of the things that often gets overlooked is your pricing strategy. You may be obsessing about the next great feature. You may be obsessing about your go-to-market machine. But the thing that you can actually tweak to really get growth going and to unlock some growth really quickly is your pricing strategy. Now, in a prior video, we talked about the textbook pricing strategies. You can check it out here. I'll link to it below so you can check it out at the end of this video. But in this video, I'm going to walk you through some street smart ones, some stuff that I picked up along the way through some really smart people. So if you're excited to dig in, go ahead and smash that like button and let's get started. So the first one, the first pricing strategy that we started to employ at ToutApp, this was my SaaS business, we built software for salespeople, was to really start honing in and thinking about the ROI and communicating that in the price. So often we get so fixated on what we need to charge to cover our costs, to make sure we have the right margin so that we're driving growth. We forget the actual return on investment that the customer is going to get. And one of the things we started to do at ToutApp, there's kind of 2 chapters of the business. The first was we had a self-service business where salespeople just signed up so that they could use the product. And then we had a second stage of the business where we actually had a sales team to sell it and VPs of sales would buy it. So in the self-service business, we just told salespeople, like, look, it's $30 a month. That's basically $1 a day. And even if you got just one more deal because you used our tool to prospect, to actually follow up with leads, would it be worth it to you? And we very quickly started to realize the return on investment for salespeople is that they get more deals done. They actually get more leads. So we started to actually position the price around that return on investment. And what we realized was whether it was an individual salesperson paying us $30 a month, $1 a day, if they got just one more deal, would that commission check be worth it for the product? Would they swipe their credit card? Yes, of course. And also, even at the sales stages, when we were doing the sales-driven deals, we were doing 6-figure deals. For our customers, we would just ask them like, hey, what's your deal size? What's your average deal size? And so a lot of our customers in the mid-market, they would say, oh, it's about 30K. And they were buying our platform for about 20K, 25K. And we'd say, look, if you got just one extra deal, obviously our platform is going to do a lot more, but if you just do one extra deal because our platform is going to increase your productivity, help you get more leads, follow up on your leads more effectively, and generate more pipeline, would this investment be worth it? So we started baking that into our sales messaging, into our marketing messaging, where we started to actually communicate the ROI around the product with the price. How quickly can your customer make their money back on the investment they're making on their product? If you can start to communicate this, everything becomes a lot easier. They start to justify the spend in their head because they're like, oh, of course it's going to get me one more deal. It's going to do way more than that. I'll pay for this in no time. At that point, I'm a smart person. They made a smart investment. Who doesn't want to do that? So principle number 1 around pricing, the street smart pricing principle is number 1, ROI. Think about ROI, return on investment. How quickly can you make their money back if they were to invest in your product? Now, there are some startups that maybe they're not in a position. Your position might not be like, oh, we help you make more money. And there's another video I did on this on value prop around startups. You can check it out here. I'll link to it below as well. there's only two reasons why people buy business software. It either helps them save money or helps them make more money. Those are the two reasons. I think there's a third one, but it's not as powerful. But you can check out the value prop video to learn more about it. You gotta position your pricing around one of those two things. You're either saving money or you make sure that they don't risk losing a certain amount of money and then the platform pays for itself, or they make more money and the platform pays for itself. Otherwise, it's a really tough sale in B2B SaaS software. The second principle is to charge more. Charge more. This sounds super simple, and it is, but simple is hard. I learned this, or I was forced to learn this. I was in a meeting, one of our investors was Andreessen Horowitz, and this was a crazy meeting where it's me, Mark Andreessen, Ben Horowitz, a robot, separate story, different day. And I was like, all right, like, here's what we're thinking about, here's what we're doing. We were like navigating some tough changes in the company. And I will never forget this, Ben Horowitz was just like, I just wish everyone would just charge more. Like 90% of our portfolio would do 10 times better if they just decided to charge more. Everything would be fine. They would make more money. Customers would be happier. They'd get better customers. Just charge more. I don't know what else to say. And I really took that to heart, because one of the amazing things about smart guys like that is they don't give you complicated advice. They give you very simple advice that's very actionable. When you do it, it works. And so I went back and I told my team, I'm like, all right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start charging more. And it's not just me, Ben said so. So we have to do it. And what we started to do was, we started to say that our platform, in order to buy it, was a minimum $15K platform fee. One of the things we started to realize was we would get deals that were of all different sizes. Some people would need 5 seats, some people would need 10 seats, some people would need 1,000 seats. And what would happen is it would be very hard to really disqualify those really tiny deals, because we're like, well, they still want to buy our product, we don't want to give them to a competitor. So what we started to do was we just started to say there's a minimum platform fee, meaning the minimum spend you can do with us is $15K. The $15K includes 10 seats or whatever it was, I don't remember, and these features, and you have to start there. And then from there, you can actually add more seats as you grow. And that way we weren't pigeonholing ourselves, but we set a minimum floor, a floor for the cost, and essentially we were charging more. So we got out of doing the 5K deals and the 10K deals. We didn't have to say no to anyone. Any customer that came, even if they were a 2-person company, said, look, in order to get access to our platform, it's a $15K platform fee. That's what gives you access to the platform, the core features, a certain number of seats, and then you can grow from there. If you need less seats, that's okay, I totally understand, but you have to invest in the platform, and it's a $15K fee. And that immediately, nearly actually that quarter where we put this into place, along with some other things that we did around ICP, our deal sizes quadrupled. It was incredible. So principle number 2 is charge more. Now let me just pause here for a second before I go to principle number 3. If you're starting to get this, if you're starting to see how these street smart principles around pricing, if you apply this for your SaaS business, it can really accelerate your growth. Can I just get a yes in the comments? Smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Also, if you're thinking about growth, I want to tell you a little bit, before I get in principle number 3, about my SaaS go-to-market program. My SaaS go-to-market program is a coaching program. We focus on 3 things. We help you hone in on your ICP. We help you build out your strategic narrative. We call it a manifesto. And then we help you run a Broadway show to actually generate quality pipeline, quality leads, and accelerate your growth. What this program helps you do, it's a coaching program that I run, helps you actually execute on a well-balanced strategy across product, market, and go-to-market. A lot of founders that I work with, they tend to over-index on product and don't do enough on market and go-to-market. And that's what this SaaS go-to-market program does. We are accepting new members into this program. So if you want to drive growth, if you want to work with me, go to tkkader.com/GTM for details around the program and to apply to join the program. I want to make sure you're the right fit. We'll get on a call and then we'll make sure that we can help you. So anyway, back to the original programming. I just wanted to tell you about that because we are accepting some more members into the program right now. The third principle around pricing, street smart principle around pricing, is to actually charge for training and success. Here's the thing, services revenue has become a little bit of a dirty term in the SaaS industry. People don't want to do services revenue isn't valued as much, but here's the thing, and I learned this lesson when I was analyzing Eloqua and what they did. This is a competitor to Marketo, when they were doing in the early days. And Eloqua would not let a customer sign up unless they signed up and committed to come to their training center, unless they paid for the $15K in training, where they would make sure that Eloqua was set up for success for them. Like, forget the platform fee of $15K. You thought that was crazy? Obviously in enterprise this works really well. Eloqua said, look, you have to buy our $15K training package, and you have to come to our offices and learn how to deploy Eloquent and learn how to get trained on it to use it properly so that you are set up for success. So this does two things. One, customers have skin in the game. They're paying, so therefore they will take the training. This means that they're going to be more successful. This means that they're going to use your product more, which also means that your LTV and your churn rates are all going to get healthier. So these are the three street smart principles. I don't have this in the textbooks that I would apply right now in your SaaS business. These are the pricing principles that you should absolutely apply today. Number one, align your pricing with the ROI. How quickly can they make the money back? For us, it was one extra deal, makes the money back, pays for the platform for starters. Number two, charge more, put in a platform fee. And number three, charge for training and success. Again, additional revenues, additional growth, and also increases your LTV and reduces your churn. Those are my three street smart principles for your pricing strategy. If you got value from this video, be sure to smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. If you're new to the channel, you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to hit the subscribe button and that bell icon so you get notified when I do another video about growing your SaaS business more effectively. Speaking of which, if you are growing your SaaS business, be sure to check out my SaaS go-to-market program. My SaaS go-to-market program will help you actually build a differentiated go-to-market engine. We are accepting new members. Go to tkkader.com/GTM or just follow the link below. And also, I have something free for you. I also have my 5-point startup growth strategy guide. In it, I give you some more videos and some more resources about how to think about SaaS growth, some additional resources that I have. So if you're interested in that, it's completely free. You can download it at getunstoppable.com/strategy, or you can follow the link below. And also, we'll put a link below for the additional pricing video, and I'll also link to it here. If you want to dig deep into the textbook principles. These are the street principles. You want to look at the textbook principles on pricing strategy, you can check that out as well. I want to thank you for joining. If you got value from this, please be sure to comment below and let me know what other topics you want me to cover. If you have a friend that would get value from this, please share the video with them. And lastly, remember, everyone needs a strategy for their life and their business, but when you are with us, yours is going to be unstoppable. I'm TK, and I'll see you in the next episode.